Shields up, Paladins, and welcome to an Overwatch Hero Guide. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'll be talking to you all about Mercy and how I like to use this particular character. Mercy is one of the support roles within Overwatch, as well as she has 200 health. Now with all this being said and done, let's go ahead and jump right on over to her abilities and her weapons. Now her abilities, the first thing I want to talk about is a couple passive abilities that she has. The first thing that she has is called Regeneration, of course, which is a passive ability. Mercy automatically heals over time. Now this is 20 health per second after not taking damage for 1 second. Now keep in mind, this passive ability, you do not generate any ultimate charge with that. The next passive ability that she has is called Angelic Descent, which is propelled by her Valkyrie suit. Mercy slows the speed of her descent from great heights. So movement speed and vertical is 2 milliseconds down. Duration is until it is cancelled. That's pretty much about that. Now, going into her actual weapons. Now, the first thing she has is called her Caduceus Staff. So Mercy engages one of 2 beams that connect to an ally by maintaining the beam. She can either restore that ally's health or increase the amount of damage that they deal. So the damage is plus 30% damage amplified, healing is 55 per second, and max range is 15 meters. So the primary fire contains a healing beam, or the secondary fire contains a damage amplifying beam that locked onto a nearby ally. This does ignore barriers and will linger for 1.3 seconds if the target breaks line of sight or moves out of range. Mercy does not need to look at the target to maintain connection. In order to amplify a projectile's damage, Mercy must be boosting that hero when the projectile was fired. After that, it will be boosted even if Mercy stops boosting when it lands. Mercy does gain ultimate charge equal to the damage that she is amplifying, except for self-damage. And also Mercy's damage boost does not stack within itself. Her next weapon that she has is actually a blaster, which is called Caduceus Blaster. Mercy shoots a round from her sidearm. It's best reserved for emergency personal defenses. So damage is only 20. Spread angle is pinpoint. Projectile speed is 50 meters per second. Rate of fire is 5 rounds per second. You have 20 rounds per magazine. Reload time is 1.4 seconds, and of course you can receive headshots with this weapon. Now the blaster is automatically reloaded if it is not equipped for 1.4 seconds. Now her first ability that we're actually going to get into is called Guardian Angel. Mercy flies toward a targeted ally, allowing her to reach them quickly and provide assistance in crucial movements. So the movement speed is 17 meters per second, max range is 30 meters, and of course the cooldown is 1.5 seconds. This can be used on living and dead allies. This can be canceled mid-flight by pressing the hotkey once more, and pressing jump during Guardian Angel will allow Mercy to propel herself forward, maintaining some momentum. Her next ability that she has is called Resurrect. So Mercy brings back a dead ally back into the fight with full health. So healing, of course, restores full health to a fallen ally. Movement speed is negative 75% penalty. Max range is only 5 meters. Casting time is at 1.75 seconds. Cooldown time is 30 seconds, and you do not gain any ultimate charge by using Resurrect. Now, line of sight does not need to be maintained. It is possible to interrupt Resurrect by knocking Mercy out of range. The Resurrect player gains a 2.25 seconds of invulnerability, and the fallen ally is highlighted on the player's screen. Finally, we're getting into her ultimate ability, which is called Valkyrie. So you gain the ability to fly. Mercy's abilities are enhanced, is the description. So the damage is chain damage boost, which is 30% per target. Healing is 20 HP per second, which is for Mercy, or 60 HP per second, which is per target, which is your allies. Movement speed is 9 milliseconds, which is the omnidirectional flight. Then you have 25 milliseconds, which is Guardian Angel. Projectile speed is 100 milliseconds for the blaster. Max range is 10 meters, which is chain healing, plus 100% range for the Guardian Angel Caduceus staff. There's infinite ammo for the blaster while she is in her ultimate form. Casting time is 0.5 seconds. Duration is 15 seconds. Of course, the ultimate is 1,820 points. So, Mercy passively regenerates 1% ult charge for every 3.64 seconds. Regeneration is no longer uninterrupted by damage, and the Caduceus staff's beam branches out from the beam targets nearby allies within the line of sight of the beam target. Mercy gains vision of the enemy's health bars if they have taken damage, even if Mercy did not deal the damage herself. And holding jump causes Mercy to rise, while holding crouch causes her to descend. So that's pretty much all of her abilities and her weapons and her passive abilities and all that. Now the strategy, or kind of the way that I like to use Mercy. Mercy is the most healing oriented for really all the support heroes out there. While not as powerful as a team healer as other support heroes like Ana or Baptiste, Mercy excels at a single target or pocket support. As you see her a lot of times with either a Fada or maybe even a Bastion or a Reinhardt or someone like that. She's pretty much playing pocket support for that particular character. Her ability to boost the damage of her team makes her crucial for barrier breaking and focus damage. Resurrect allows Mercy to compensate for the occasional mistake by her team, bringing an important member back into the fight. Mercy is easily the most team dependent of the heroes, of the support heroes as well. As her personal damage is quite weak, her only mobility relies really on her teammates, and the powerful effect of Resurrect makes her a priority for the enemy team. So whenever she's trying to resurrect someone, she's kind of usually out there in the open, unless you have someone on your team that's kind of watching out for you or something like that. Really, Mercy is one of those characters that you have to run with your team. You have to be a team player, and you kind of have to pocket heal who you can and you can't. And if you're running with a decent team, then they should kind of know what to look for, what not to look for if you are playing as a Mercy, and if you are a decent Mercy. Usually the people that I focus whenever I'm trying to pocket heal somebody or whenever I'm trying to resurrect somebody is usually my tanks first. Maybe the other healer if no one else is down. But usually who I'm trying to focus first will usually be my tanks. Because without a tank, really then, the enemy team is going to keep pushing you back since you're down a tank. If you can revive them, great. If not, I would say still attempt to do it. But also make sure you are relatively safe in the process, because you are standing there for at least a couple seconds, and that is plenty enough time to get wiped out. So that's something that I would recommend kind of watching out for. But also, as I said, Mercy is one of those, as a support character, she's a very team dependent. So you have to she has to kind of pick and choose how she wants to fight, instead of as in Ana or Baptiste, where they can be at a distance and still heal and still pump out damage, where Mercy cannot. So that's one of the things you kind of have to watch out for. But anyways, hopefully I answered a lot of questions, comments, concerns for Mercy and everything like that. And if I did, definitely drop a like, and I will see you all in the next video.